Bitcoin God, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Baba dey chop money, see voice. All right, I think it's on record now. So let's go back to the chart. So here is the thing here. When taking your trade, you want to be sure of what you are risking and what you are taking out. That's your risks and then your reward as well. So now let's say you are using a one risk to reward ratio here. Let me clone this. So the first one there is a one risk to reward ratio, and then we'll make this one a two risk to reward. All right, let's leave it like that. So let's clone this one as well. So I believe that many of us already know these things, you understand, but sometimes lack of discipline makes us we forget or we don't keep to it. You get, so sometimes it's just like our discipline and then we forget and we don't keep to it. If we have a one risk to reward ratio here, a lot of persons they can make money from one risk to reward ratio, but then the problem with you taking a trade one risk to reward ratio is that you don't have a better reward, and then it can be very very bad for your trading because one, you are not 100% accurate of the market, and you always get losses when it's necessary. You get, so you should not be expecting yourself that okay, you use one risk to reward ratio and you become profitable. No, I don't see it that way. So you risking 1% to gain 1%, and then you are okay. Let's say you have $100 account. You are risking 1%. That's $1 to gain $1. You are able to make $2. That's making two trades profitable, and then you lost two trades. Definitely, you have lost the money entirely. You understand? But let's say the two risk to reward ratio now. You won two trades. You lost two trades. You are risking 1% on the two risk to reward ratio, but you are gaining 2%, which is $2. $1 to gain $2. You won two times, $4, but you lost two times. That's $2 loss. So you're in profit $2. So that's pretty good, but then it's not the perfect risk to reward. So I believe that anything three risk to reward is the best risk to reward for you to use as a trader. Whereby you are risking 1%, $1 to gain $3. You're able to gain two times profitable, and then you earn $6. You lost two times and you just lost $2, $4 profit. So you get the difference here. So I always look for trade in the three risk to reward ratio. I don't go for anything one or two. So that's the first step you should start, and then you should always think percentage and not the money. You should always think percentage and not the money. You see, a lot of traders they have more money than you. Like there are a lot of traders that have more money than me. You can be trading a $10,000 account. I can be trading $100 account, but I might still be more profitable than you. Why? You might be pulling out $1,000 end of the month, and then $1,000 of a $10,000 account is 1%. Why? Am I right? 1%. That's 10%, right? Let me make my math before I come fumble. A $10,000 account divided by 100 is 100. Okay. So if you are making $1,000 at the end of the month, you are making 10%, and then I'm trading $100 account. I'm able to make $100 at the end of the month. I made 100%. I'm able to make $20. I made 20%. You see the difference? If I make $20, I make 20%. Even a person that made $1,000 from a $10,000 account are more profitable than that person. You get? So you should think percentage and not the money, the actual money. That's it. And that's why even the prop firm they adapt this method. You can see the prop firm they always go with you doing this thing, like you certain amount of percentage in the month before you pass a prop firm. They say the first phase you have to get um 8% to pass it, and you should not get a drawdown of up to 12%. You get? So they adapt this method as well. So I believe using percentage is better. So now let's say we want to get into a trade here. So that's a double bottom here, and then we have our inner trend line. So we are just doing a rough work here. Definitely, I believe I'm going to be stopped out because I didn't go over this chart before coming here. We just do a rough work and then that's it. But then we try our best to see if we get a possible area to take. So on this particular market here, we have the market came into that area, and then taking this low here to me now is like the market take liquidity from this area. So in essence, the market should start buying from here. So you can see we took out that low, testing this area here. Then so the market should like start moving, and then from the trend line as well, we broke the trend line. And then if we have to use highs and low, then we took out this area as well. So I should be looking out for rejections here. So let's take this slowly. So I should be looking out for rejections and see where we can take out this thing. So mind you, all right. So this particular candle here can be a rejection candle. A green candle that is here can be a rejection candle. I don't know if you guys can get me, please. If you guys are not getting me, let me know. All right. So I believe this green candle here can be a candle, but for more content and this thing for it to take this high, since the market might have not balanced yet. So let's see what we get from there. All right, we took the highs, we came back for a retest, and then our retest is sitting around this area. So I want to see a rejection candle from here, and then I'll take the market. So I want to see a rejection candle, and then I'll take it. All right, so you can see this candlestick here that came into it and left with that wick. So that's indicating buying pressure coming in. So I can take my check my trade here, and mind you, I'm looking out for 3 weeks to reward ratio. That's the best way I can manage my risks. And then what am I risking? I'm risking what I can afford to lose. I'm risking what I can afford to lose. And then the best you can take is you risking 1% of your capital. You have to use 1% of your capital, unless let me say you have a small capital and then you want to grow faster, then definitely you should be risking more than 1%. But then you risking more than 1%, you have to be very good with your technical analysis. So my target should be this highs here. So my target should be this highs. That's where I will be taking profit. So on that area, you can see we have 4 weeks to reward ratio, and then I'm risking 1% to gain 4%. So you can see the difference now. Now, what you want to do is this. What I normally do is that I find 1 week to reward ratio. I look out for 1 week to reward ratio first. Let me delete this. I look out for 1 week to reward ratio and 2 weeks to reward ratio. So how many this thing we are using here? 796. So that should be like 79 pips. I don't know how they use calculate pips on dollar index. So we are going to look for that same amount here. So let's say on the Euro USD, if you are risking, if your stop loss is 30 pips, you are going to look for 1 risk to reward ratio 30 pips. So here is 79, so that's 79.6. So that's one risk. That's one risk to reward ratio. If the market get to this area, then we have made 1%. So we are going to look for 2% now. So 79 plus 79 is 158. All right. So that's 2% there. So now it's on this area that I'm going to be looking out to take partials. Remember, I told you to pay yourself first. The moment you pay yourself, you won't be bothered about most of these stuffs and what's going to happen or what's not going to happen. So I'm going to be highlighting the area. So this is it. And you can see it's sitting on an area where the market have tested before. So it's a very good confluence for us. So it's a very, very good confluence for us. So let's see what the market actually did here. All right. All right. So you can see that the moment we broke with this big candle here, indicating that there is more buying pressure coming in. Definitely, we are in the right side of the market. So now what am I doing? I'm going to be taking partial profit. Now, how many percent? I do take 50% or 25%. That's how I do take it. But most of the time, I do take 50%. The moment I take 50%, now I'm risking $1. So supposing I'm risking $100 on a trade, I take 50% right on this area now. Let me say we are making just 1%, 50%, that's $50. And then I leave the rest to run. In essence, I'm half my lot size now. So if I was supposed to make $400 from this trade, then it's going to reduce to, let me say, $300 if everything going to hit profit. Because the moment I take 50%, now what am I doing? I'm going to be looking at to short my stop loss. Where am I going to put in my stop loss next? And then look at this area now. We would have been putting it below this zone, but right after the market went up here, we made this small little consolidation here and before the spike. So my stop loss is going to be below that zone. So we are having our break even around here. And then as the market keeps going and breaking structure, the more we keep on moving our stop loss. So now me taking 50% here now, I'm now happy. I'm happy. I have money inside, like I made a little bit profit from the market, and then I'm risk free from the market. This way, I can feel relaxed. Even though the market come back and take me out, I'm good to go. Even if, let me say, we not break even on this trade here, and then the market comes back to take us on our stop loss entirely, definitely we are not going to be losing 1% again, but we are going to be losing 0.5%. Now you see the difference. So your risks now, you have now reduced your risk. You get, and once you get another profitable trade that might go your way, definitely you are going to be making times it, and you won't even notice that you are actually making a lot of loss from the market that much. So you can see we already hit the second percentage already, and then the market keeps on going. So now let's say we wanted the market to come back for a retest. Now we should be looking out for a retest around this zone here. So that's a level where the market break, and then it should be acting as a support for us. But if the market do not come back, then we have to ride it continuously, and that's it. So it's our luck for us there. Okay, so the market came back inside and then gave us that rejection there. So giving us that rejection there, what am I doing? I'm moving my stop loss to cover some profit. Now you can see I'm now in profit. So even if the market have to come back and take me out, I'm good to go. I'm not bothered. You get the difference. So the market did not come back to this area. So let's see what the market actually did. Okay. Let me keep this on. All right. So the markets keep on going up, keep on going up. So let's see if we should get to that TP. Meanwhile, I'm deleting this. But if I might want to take my next buying position now, it's either the market comes back for a deep retracement all the way to this down zone here. Yeah. So it's either the market comes back for a deep retracement all the way to this zone, or we get a retracement to this level here. It's just like the market creating a new higher high, higher low, and then a continuation, a breakout there, and then we see what the market have to do. So once I see a rejection candle on that block, I take my entry. But this candlestick did not engulf this candle here, so I won't be in a rush to take an entry. Remember, I'll still have a zone right here, so I might be hitting a loss if I'm too fast. So I want to see a very nice candlestick before I take my entry. Okay, okay, all right. I think this candlestick is a nice candle for me. You can see these rejections, these two rejections, they're telling us that the market is actually rejecting this area. If I secure a loss here, then it's fine. I'm already up some percentage in the market, and that's it. So my stop loss below, so that we are keeping our stop loss below this structure. So if the market have to take us out, then we have to use the next zone there. So meanwhile, we are going to be using our normal 1:3 reward ratio. Well, 1 to 3 reward ratio. So let's go back to our weekly time frame and see our next level to target. So our next level to target is actually up here. Okay. So let's go back to our daily time frame. So let's see if we can get 1 to 3 weeks reward ratio from here. All right. So that's 2.9 2 weeks reward ratio. That's 2.92. So just a little bit to get to 3 weeks reward ratio. But then it's still fine. You can take it from there. You can see where we have it up there. So it's still fine. You can take it from there. Let's see what we have. But you can still reduce your stop loss a little bit to get 3, and that's it. You can see there. So that's 3 weeks reward ratio. But you should not have some tight stop loss because you want to get sniper entry or whatsoever. A lot of persons, they get tricked because of sniper entries. You see, you keep on getting tapped out, and then you get that huge move. But at the end of the day, you won't be able to cover up for those losses. You get. So that's it. So let's play and see. All right. So we did not calculate our 1%, our 1 weeks reward ratio here. So if we are actually doing this thing, let me see. Let me know the percentage. That's 80.9. So let's find 80. All right. So that's our 1%. And the moment the market gets to 1%, you are taking partials 50%, and then you can break even to a significant level, or you leave it if there is no break of structure yet for the market to give you and that break even that you need. So let's see. All right, we get to that area 1%. You take out 50% of the your position here, and then you leave the market to run. So since we don't have a significant level to break even, I can just bring my break even below this structure. So in essence, I'm reducing my risk. So I'm not breaking even completely. You understand? Some persons, once they get to that level, they break even completely. You have already take 50%. So what's the rush already? So I don't have any break of structure inside here already. So I don't know where to put my break and my stop loss, if not below this structure here. So if market have to come back and get me out of this structure, then I have to like improvise. You understand? and be like change my market scenario. You get? And then now I'm not going to be losing much. Remember, we also have this second trade, this first trade here, and then we are still going in a very nice profit there. So let's see. So if the market have to come back for a retest now, since my break even is under here, I might be looking out to enter another entry, and then I should be looking out on this area here to my entry. So see why I should not be putting my stop loss at break even yet. I have to wait. So let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. We didn't get the tap, and then the market left us. All right. So from here, what I'll do is I'll break even completely since we did not get it tap, but then want to see a rejection here. So I'm risk free now on this trade. But even if the market have to come back here, I might still be looking out for my entry around this zone. So let's see what we have. Okay. That's all right. So we have taken us on our break even. Yeah, the market have not taken us on our break even, and then you already close 50%. In essence, if I was risking $100, I've closed $50, and then I'm not hot. You get, and then you can see on that zone, the market is leaving the zone already. And then let's see what we have there. On the zone, the market is leaving the zone. All right, and that's it. You can see the market left the zone and kept flying upward. So now let's see how it goes. So from here now, the market came down, take our zone, take us on break even, but we close in profit here. And then on the first entry, we also took our take profit. If we have to expand it, you get. So and that's how the market keeps on going. That's how the market keeps on going and keeps on going. So you can go to your weekly time frame to look out for next to look out for how the market is unfolding and see for yourself how you might be trying to enter the market. You get. So we made a double bottom, a breakout of this area, and then what happened? You can be looking out for a position to take. So you can be looking out for a position to take around there. So you can see the market coming back for a retest, and then this candlestick inside there is a confluence for you to take a buy and then ride it to the next trend, which I should be looking out on this area here. So I believe we can get more than expected on that particular zone. So let's go to our daily time frame and see. So I'm just doing this one last, and then we look at the market together. We look for a market to analyze. So inside here as well, we have this zone, and then look at this candlestick, this black candlestick here that is big. So that's a nice confluence to take a buy trade from that area. So I might be looking out to take a buy trade and then stop loss below the candlestick. NEPA don't take light. All right, and then mind you, we have our take profit above. So definitely we should be making more than 3 weeks to reward ratio. So that's 6 weeks to reward ratio there. So let's play and see. So we have a tapping. All right, the market left, and then at this point I should be taking profit. I should be taking partial profit. My stop loss coming under. So my stop loss coming under right here, and then we ride the trend and see. Okay. All right, that's a lot of consolidation there. Okay, the market came back for this area for a retest, and that's it. It did not get to a stop loss. The moment the market came to this area, I'm moving my stop loss below this area here, and then that's it. We hit our take profit. and then we hit our take profit. So that's it, guys. So I believe the best thing there is you paying yourself first. The moment you're able to pay yourself, and then you hit your psychological swing. If you're able to pay yourself, you won't be bothered much, and then you are risking a very significant amount of money. You're not risking all your hard earned money. You are risking very little, and then that's just it. So that's it, guys. So I don't know if you guys follow through, please. If you not follow through, let me know. I hope everybody can hear me. Is there any question so
Yeah,
far?
we can hear you. We
All
can
right.
hear you.
Is there any question so far before we start? Let's just do some one or two pairs before we call it a day. There's no question. All right, that's fine.
Are you analyzing other trades as well?
Yeah, we want to analyze the pair now. I don't know. Do you have any pair in mind?
I get many pair for mine though.
So what's it? Let's look at it together. Like this meme, I don't tire to look for one pair like this.
Okay.
Dollar will use sometime.
I they look NSDJPY, AUDJPY, CAD CHF,
NSDJPY,
JPY, AUDJPY.
card CHF,
Yeah. AUDJPY
AUDJPY. All right,
and AUDNSD.
you go kill me now.
Maybe we analyze them together now. Have fun. Say me I dey like they trade the best opportunity ever for week. So
Everybody need that. Actually, everybody need it.
yeah.
Let's check NZD. Okay, so we always start from our monthly time frame.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's our monthly time frame. Let me shrink it and see what we have. Woo, that's a lot of consolidation there. Okay, so on the monthly time frame, we have that area. I also have this. So we have this range, and then I'm saying something here. So based on Wyckoff structure, this should be called an accumulation. Based on Wyckoff, this should be called an accumulation. I don't know if there's any Wyckoff traders here. They should correct me, please. This is an accumulation. We have I've forgotten what they used to call this thing. These two, um, these two fake out here. So this is the monthly time frame for us, and then we have this range. So having this range now, we are going to be dealing with what we have currently, like the latest and the nearest historical data here, and then so you just have to expand it and see. But now you have your target in mind actually, so you can see the highs there, which is that line that passed through. And then if you have to have another line here, so you have it here. So let me just change the color. So that's it. And then we have the market came back for this area. So you can see came back into this area and then start leaving. So let's expand it. So now we also have the market took out this size. All right, we have the market took out this size, and then from here we have our trend line, but I won't be using that week to have a better touch. So I have to use this other week here, and then so you know if you know when the market have broken out and when the market have not broken out. All right. So this is my this is what I have on the monthly time frame. And then if we have to have a rejections right here, we will see the market spike and bind to the upside. And then I'm already seeing some rejection candles here. You can see this small candle, giving us some rejection candle. So the next candle might be opening on the monthly time frame, might be engulfing this candle or even this bigger one here. So let's see what we have on the one week and weekly time frame. Right. So this is the weekly time frame. And then on the weekly time frame, we have the market come back after making this double bottom here. We have the market came back as a retest around this area, and then inside this area, I believe we have let's use our Fibonacci. Excuse me.
Alpha, una go leave this house, oh. Una go leave this house, oh.
I don't tell you. All right. So using our Fibonacci, we have the market came back for the 61%. So you can see after that the market keeps on going to the upside. But then these rejections at the top can be a very bad sign, because the moment the market keeps rejecting this area, definitely it either makes this area weak or it makes it strong. But since we are still facing the upside, and then the market have not come back to take this particular low here that the market rejected, that the market gave us a retest. The market have not come back to take it. So I'll still be looking out for the upside, but then I might be looking out to take profit around this area before getting to the top or even above it. You understand? So let's say I'm looking out to take my profits around this zone here. So I'm using this big candle here, this big candle as my resistance. So I want the market to come back and clear this highs that is inside here, making it a form of liquidity here. Clear that highs, and then I'm taking my profit there. So if the market have to give us a rejection to sell, then it should be around this area. But if not, then the market should be taking the highs. So I'm just bringing everything together to get the possible entry for us to take. All right, and that's it. So let's see. All right. So on the daily time frame, you can see how the structure and everything is forming. So you can see how the market is unfolding here. We have the market testing this area here, came back inside here, and then we have a break, a change of character here after taking these highs. So we also took out this low. All right. So taking out this low, we have you can see the rejection candles here. And then this candlestick, I normally recognize this candlestick. These two candles that form here, after the bullish candle, the next candle that comes inside, the bearish candle engulfing this one. Then we have buyers rejecting this area as well. So I believe we can be having the next buying area inside here to this upside, and then I'll be targeting this daily highs here before our weekly area, which is this line. And then on this top here we have an order block as well from here. So you can see we have an areas where we can be looking out for the market to buy up to. You understand? So we still have all this imbalance inside here, and then we still have this resistance. So this is either a resistance or a breaker block. So either the market come back all the way to this area before we can sell, or we have the market take out the whole of this area to the top side, and then the buying continues. So that's what I'm actually looking at from that. All right. All right, and then here we have, I think we should be having these buys very quickly. Should be having these buys very quickly. So we have the breakout here. So we have the breakout, the change of character. I should be looking out for the market to come into this gap, and then bringing my Fibonacci. I want it to be on a discount level, and there you go. So you have our 50% in the area, and then below the 50% is the gap. So this is a very it's a very good level for me to take advice from there. So we would like to wait for the market to come into it. Off that water. Off that water. All right. So this should be my lookout on the 4-hour time frame. The only area that the market might give us another retest might be this area, but you don't want to be looking at every details, you understand? And then you just want to be focused on one side of the market. So actually, this is my bias on this guy right here. So I'm looking out for the market to go to the upside. So in essence, I'm looking out for JPY weakness for the market to pull up to the upside. I'm very much bullish on NZD JPY. So I'm still going to be looking out for this market to take from next week. Once the market comes to that area, then I'm going to be looking at it to take on from next week. So let's see. Let me go to daily 1 hour time frame and see more details. So we have breakout structure here. We have change of character inside here. So it's a very, very nice confluence for me to take this market around there. So if the market has to take out these lows, then that's liquidity grab, and then we have the market continues to the upside. I'm very much bullish on NZD JPY. So that's it. So
JPY.
I believe that's okay. Or do you have different setup?
No. Exactly my bias, because that's where I'm waiting for to buy. That's where I'm. e.t.c have something like that, but I feel like it's ready if the market open to buy. Check it out, e.t.c.
If the market have to buy e.t.c immediately, then that market will not get that area. I believe we have this confluence here, but you can see this rejection candle. So the market definitely might come back to take this
Yeah.
week here before coming down. So it's still the same setups.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still let me see the
Yeah,
form.
same setup. Yeah, same setup. I know.
Still the
Yeah.
same setup.
See it.
It's still the same setup. You just have the market take out this week around here. Let's say I'm going to be using this week. They open up that week and then as my entry. So you just have to the market to come there. So let's
I feel like the market rejected that place.
let me see. So that's the market took out this area, this break of structure. So a break of structure and then the market coming back into a discount. So the market is already in 60%, but it's fine. But if I have to get a retest here, you can also see inside here. See inside here we have this market took out this area as liquidity here. So there might be an order block from here on the lower time frames. If you go deeper, let me say on the 15 minutes time frame, you might have an order block right there that the market.
But you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? I say that you can buy from there. Yeah.
So it's rejecting right there. And then we have this gap that the market fill this gap inside there. But then it's still fine. So we can still use this candle. You can just use this candle. For me, I want to see the market take out this low. Yeah. And
On
then
1 hour, right?
yes, on this 1 hour time frame, taking out this low and then inside here, then bringing up and giving us buying pressure. Then I can take the buys from that area. So if I'm looking out on the NZDJPY to take out that low, definitely we should have the market take out the low. It's not that far, and then we have just this one candle here, which can be acting as your other block as well, or your support level. So you can see highlight it. So that's it. So I believe that's okay.
But you can't. But I know the market can't get to the
if
the last block again.
If the market don't want to get down to this place, but look, I won't be taking this trade immediately. This is what I will do.
No. I'm not talking about that block. I'm talking about the last block. Down.
This down. No, it won't get to this.
No. Yeah, it won't get there. Yeah.
To this block.
No, there's no news on AUD and JPY this week.
Yeah, so there is no need going to this block, but definitely this market won't get to if this market won't get into this place, but before taking any entry on this market, I want to see the market break out of these highs. Then give me a retest. It's only that retest that I'll be like, okay, I'm convinced that the market
confidence. Yeah.
So, but for now, since we are still in this range, the market can just give a consolidation on this range. Let me say something of this nature. The market can just give you this consolidation on this range like this, and then it keeps on tapping into that range. And then if you are too quick to take any bullish candle inside there, you might be getting out of the market very quickly. So the market might just
it may tap out.
The market might just give a tap out. The same thing that happened to me on CAD and CH and JPY last week. So
yes, I noticed.
Give a tap out, and then we start rallying to the upside. You get a point, right?
Yeah. It's happened because on Sunday the market went up for CAD CHF. Yeah. Then later in the day now went down before it now start buying. Yeah, I get.
Yeah, so that's it. So most of this stuff, it has happened a lot, but it's still fine. We just have to manage our
patient.
That's just it. And then be patient with the chart. That's correct.
So, and the last pair I want you to maybe analyze together is CAD CHF.
CAD CHF. I have that one.
Yeah. Watch this. I know. I want to make that market. Although I've take profit for the entry I make last.
It's because I want to make milk it. That's why I have it on my watch list, Sha.
Yeah, I know. You don't want let the pair go now. You won't make out.
I don't take out my whole profit too. My TP is just about how many pips away. My TP, let me see. From year to year, my TP is just about 18 pips away. So I took my profits around this area before the market closed on Friday. So
Okay.
I'm looking out for another entry to take on the guy. So let's go to our this thing.
Ah, I was able to make reasonable distance from that car CHF last week.
The setup was nice.
As in, I started from the beginning, from 60000. The setup was crazy, man.
Okay. So we have this range, and then one thing about this market is that this market eventually takes out this monthly highs here, and then and this other block here did not give and did not reject it to the downside. Then I'm going to be holding this market for more than how many years? Like I'm going to be holding this market maybe for another decade. If I have that patience, because once there is a range like this bar, the moment there is a breakout, this market is going to fly, and then the fly is going to be very, very hard. Just look at this one. This for here is 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4,
yeah,
5, 6, 7. 7 months
yeah.
candles. So if the market have to get to these highs, for example, it's going to be taking us years to get to that highs. But then they are going to be up and downs actually, which means you might be going out and coming in at the same time. But that's still fine. But then we just want to
Yeah,
see what's
yeah,
happening here. So on this particular area now, the market took out that low. So taking out that low now, if we have to look out for a retest to continue to the downside, then our retest is up. So what are you doing? You want to be buying the retest.
Hmm?
So I'm actually buying the retest from here.
Okay, yeah, to buy at yeah, to come back to the entry, right?
Yes. So now we
I
have
feel
a
like the news there's CPI on Tuesday for card.
card.
Yeah, card CPI.
I don't even monitor news on other pairs. I only monitor news on USD.
There's card. It's because I monitor this PN now. There's CPI.
All right. So let's say so we have that channel there. The market broke down. So if I might be looking out for a retest where I want to be taking a sell to the downside, then it should be right on that candle there, and
Which
then
can do that?
extending it to the up to extending it. You notice we have this level of resistance right here. So you want to be buying all the way to this area. That's as much as I can say. Okay, we have a retest here, and then let me see the 50% of this whole area. All right, the 50% of this whole area is sitting right there. Let me bring this. All right, so our 50% there is sitting right on that area. So let's go to our weekly time frame. Now you can see we have we have more like a better structure weekly time frame. I won't mic the speed. I won't mic the Somebody's mic is skipping. Oh. All right. So those levels, I'm highlighting those levels for the market to give me a retest right there. So we have let's say we have our Fibonacci. I keep looking for this Fibonacci retracement. So having our Fibonacci here, our 60% is sitting right here. So we have our 60% sitting there, and then deep blues, boss, your boy is on the sir. So we have our 78% right up there. Skipo Alpha now. So if I'm buying all the way to premium level. So I'm buying all the way to premium level. Let me bring my different than this thing. So that's premium and discount. So I'm buying all the way to the black area here. If I want to buy this market, I'm buying all the way to the black area there. So that's where I should be having a better retest. And then let's see, I have this trend line from up
Okay,
here.
if you are buying from downward, no?
Yes, if I'm buying from down to that black area, that's our premium area. You get, and then that's a lot of pips as well from there. So let's say we are buying from here to 60%. 60% is sitting around there. That's 300 pips. 78%, that's 600.
That's what?
That's
That's
300,
like more than 300 people.
and that's 300. That's 360, right? At this level is about 500 and something pips here. But I want to be buying
Eh?
all the way to this black area. So this
What is it?
my premium. Salako, the speaker they disturb. After another hear me, people, yes, people don't even work yourself. Oladamire, Ola Oluwadamire, boss, no verse like that. After I hope you guys can hear me. Fudge peeps, what's up now?
I hear you. I hear you.
All right, thank you. So I want to be very careful of that zone there. Because this area might be acting as a resistance for us. So I should have used a zone instead, but I'm using a line to make you to make things very simple in our eyes. So that area might be acting as a resistance. And then right on the daily time frame here, we not have any form of liquidity taken before the market went out, unless we took liquidity on the monthly time frame. So if we have to have such, then I have to use this low. So the market might find this low before going to the upside. You get, but then we should be mindful of this line here, and then I swear the daily order block right here. The daily order block right there. So let's say let me use so we should be mindful of that zone up there. Meanwhile, we can have the market give us a retest below this daily candle week, and then get to that top. So it's only on this top now you can decide if the market have to come back to take this low before going to the upside or not. So it's only when you get to that zone that you can decide the market have to come back to take out this week before going to the upside, giving us a double bottom right here. Or you have the market. Sorry guys, I think my Wi-Fi off on my laptop, so I'm reconnecting it right now. So the thing was skipping. Skipper, how far you dey hear me now, ba?
Hey, guy, my own network.
I don't call you
That might be
tire.
the offend network. I've been a network, they offend me. I don't even know.
Let me see if that
It's terrible. Forex architects.
they play. They play. Let please guys, okay, the Wi-Fi is up now. Let me turn on my mic.
Your mic is on already now.
No, my mic is on my backup account, not my
Oh,
real.
okay. Okay.
I'm using my phone and then my laptop.
Forex architect. Good evening, sir.
My Oga,
Ar-
hallelujah.
Architectural Forex. Forex trader.
No worry. Because of you, I go with the architecture for that thing, sef. You're done too much.
Skipo, the swing trader. Skipo.
Deji, my man.
Oh
People
yeah,
with the
una
zero
don't
point
make
five,
una
they
don't
catch
make noise
100 people.
too.
Everyone.
Una don't make noise too. Skipo, now you are going to move very soon.
I see say you just dey chop e.t.c, they chop everything, they chop gold like 2,000 pips. Mapa me now, Skipo.
Now
You
you
don't
know
wake
what you
up
they
now. You
talk.
don't wake up, she.
Skipo don't do blood money. Skipo and Happy Forest na me too for this FS money.
What I
You know what
dey
you they
play.
talk. Me, I dey learn from Shady. Now what I feel talk now for the
Skipo,
moment.
now which one you want me to strike you? Thunder Abi lightly. Which one?
But I don't even know. What I don't decide to learn from you.
Shady,
For
no be
this
mad.
Forex
Now, waiting
matter.
on the difference. Not the place, Abi.
Now me like a wine. Let's see the one I play. All right. So having that area there now, before I might be having any significant market movement to the downside, I have to. We are still buying the market. Actually, we are still buying the market. So let's say we have that break even.
Yeah, that zone you just map out is a very key zone.
So that zone up there now is a key zone on the daily time frame, which I should be looking out for. Okay, I be stop for daily time frame. I not even see myself. So wetin I be dey talk for here be say before I might look out for the market to come back for a sell, or maybe because I'm looking at the market to get the way to this highs here. But remember, the market is always gives us a retest, so we might have the market come back for a retest, taking out that other daily week. The moment it gets here, so it's either we come back to take this low before going to the upside. So either we come back to take that low before going to the upside, in essence, taking liquidity here before going to the upside, or you have the market come back inside here before going to the upside, or we have the market come back for this one. In essence, there might be an order block, a strong order block sitting right here before going to the upside. So that's just my markup for this particular time frame on the daily time frame. You understand? So in essence, I won't be in a hurry to sell the market now until we get either on this zone or we get to this area inside here, or we get to this area inside here. So you can see right there is
Or
an order block inside here,
if you
and
are
then
selling the market, you are holding it down to the entry, right?
yeah, I'm holding it down to the end. I'm not actually selling itself. I'm actually looking out to buy from next week. But I'm just telling you on the daily time frame, if we have the market on food, I want to be looking out to only sell when we get here. Meanwhile, I'm looking out for
Okay, okay, okay,
the
okay,
market
okay.
to get to the upside. But if the market have to reject right now, I will be looking out for a rejection on that area. You might get to
But
this day, we
you
say,
know
wow, the
this
market is
this zone, that zone that you map out for rejection is a two-way thing. You can decide to push up.
yes, exactly. Exactly my point. So you get, but the market might always give us a retest. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
bringing
yeah,
in that probability of a retest or the
yeah,
market
yeah,
coming back to form a chart pattern before a continuation. You get.
yeah. Def.
So that's it. So let's see our 4 time frame here. So on the 4 time frame, I want to see the market come into this area. So in essence, I'll be using this area as the market, taking out this low as liquidity here, then giving us
Okay.
a retest on this week.
Sorry, check 3 hours, Mercy first. 3 hours and 2 hours.
That
Let's see if we will get any definite
down
order
at the
block.
3 hour and 4 hours. Oh, I'm even having an area there, and then that's
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I don't see.
But Shady, do you
Strong
know
day on
is a
needed.
two-way?
So please hold. Check 2 hours first.
okay.
Okay. But Shady, you know, is that is a two-way thing. There's a block there that you can either push up. If you go to that 4 hour, then there's that one that you map out down. Again. There's the one you map out with yellow. Is it yellow or orange?
At the 4 hour time,
Yes. Yeah.
I'm looking out for the market to take out this week, and then I'm
Okay.
using another block that is down here. I was using this green candle wick here.
Okay.
I'm
Because the
coming.
market
Let
can
me
still push
let me
from that yellow up, then come down again.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But then
Yeah. That
using
place
other
that you are is
so
another
it's
major zone.
yes, a premier level for me is more better. At least a better. I get a nice stop loss and there about. Understand? I have a nice stop loss there today. So let's go to 1 hour time frame since we don't have a specific this thing here.
Yeah.
So on the 1 hour time frame, right? Last week I was actually looking for the market to come into this zone before I buy. The market just get us this thing
You
and then
miss it
start to
now. You
yeah,
miss it,
I
yeah.
missed it, but then I got the entry earlier from around here. So I
I
was
see you
riding.
wanted to enter second entry.
Yes, I wanted to get the second entry. This time around, I wanted to share it for everybody, but then we missed it. And then JPY was now hitting me back to for head every time.
Catch JPY.
Yeah. So that look at this area now, and then inside here now we have this fair value gap. So there is that gap there. So I expect the market to come back into that. Even if you have to reject it, it will be because it took out liquidity from that area before rejecting. But I will simply look out for something of this nature.
Yeah.
So I'll be looking out for something of that nature into that zone. So from here, we actually have a nice pips to catch as well. Before
9
anything, in fact,
pips.
yeah, that's 122 pips. We have nice pips there as well.
Okay.
So I don't want to get too overboard with finding something, getting more far, and then the market start reversing, and then we miss the whole stuff. We start
Yeah.
getting mix
That's
analysis. Right?
that's one thing about pairs like this. If you don't get it from the beginning,
Yes. So that's just the issue there. So that's my lookout on the card JPY from this very particular angle now. All right, so I believe that's okay for your
What's the
side.
overall target? Your overall
My
tick.
overall target is on the weekly time frame. Let me show you. My overall target is up here. Look at this blue line right here, and then this red line.
oh boy, that's more than 500 pips.
Yes, from this blue line is 300 and something pips, and the red line here is 500 pips.
But then that supply, though, that supply, a very strong area of supply. This weekly, yeah,
This area, right?
yeah, a very
Man, that
strong area
place
of supply.
stubborn. That place is
Yes.
very
So,
stubborn.
If
You
you
don't
notice
push
my
many
stance,
money.
you see
You
as
don't chop many
the
money.
market dey move. See, but and
liquidity,
one thing I noticed about this particular area, but I noticed that this push downward, but is market makers, but trying to like get the whole liquidity down here. A lot of
yes,
persons might be
yes.
looking out to buy from this area, and then they keep on consolidating this market here,
Yes,
taking out a
now.
lot of
Now
taking out a lot
imagine the
of
selling
shares.
now coming down.
Then
Many
the
people go
market
don't
started
lose money like crazy for
You
you.
know liquidity,
a lot
you
of
know
people
liquidity
lost
is
most
already
of this
there.
money because see, they will give you a bullish candle to take. You take it, boom. They will give you a bearish candle, and then
Skipo, the liquidity no be here.
that's
As
it.
in,
You get
they give the price
so
action we did there now, both selling and buying
Yes, now.
confirmations. I see there.
Range
So,
ranging wey come mad like monthly ranging.
so the only thing where we say you go fit take dey safe now when you be swing trader or position trader, when you just place trade on monthly time frame, just forget about them. Anything
I
wey you
swear,
want do.
this thing
close
is
your
even
chart.
one of the
Close
things
your
we
If
do
chart.
that
I swear.
they
day
target the
traders, day
upside.
trader not go try and enter this market. They not go
If you
bold.
try am, your account go blow. E go blow. I
Carry
swear.
the knack, the
So
knack me front and
this
back
thing,
like
but
tomorrow
follow
no
for
day.
the reason why, but I'm trying to buy to the upside here because I feel that there is a liquidity at the top here that the market makers will still be hunting for. Because why? A lot of traders might be looking like since there is this consolidation and about the market might be rejecting here to the downside, and then what happened? The market makers keep on pushing the market to the upside, and that's the problem. So I think this whole structure here it was just
The
like
only thing that can help this
just a
liquidity
setup
is
and a trap.
news.
So
Is
just a setup
news.
and a trap.
News will help it.
I'm meeting.
And then look on the daily time frame here. Look, we still have this gap here. In order for another buy to come inside, you can see the gap right inside there. So we have a gap there for another buy to come in. So I think our analysis is actually on point. So having that other block right there is still a nice one. So we have that gap from here. Market come inside, fill it, and then that's it. Oh, okay. So I don't know.
Check
Is there
45 minutes. Whether we go that block for there. Check 45 minutes first.
on that this na time frames, but the thing they chop winch sometime. Oh. Look at it's even this one. It's still the same other block. This particular black candle here.
Yes,
This
yes.
black candle here is the other block there, and then we
Now
have
one
all
hour
this.
now
We have
be
we
now
have
one
all
hour
this,
now be very refined.
and then we have all this imbalance right here.
Mm.
So it's still for me. I think I can risk it on this particular area. The moment the market come down, then that's final. Meanwhile, we want to be seeing what the card news will give us. I hear and Salako, he said that and there's a CPI for card
Yeah, on Tuesday. Yeah.
on Tuesday. Definitely, I think on Monday the market is going to just start ranging. No much movement, and then on Tuesday, that's when we have the manipulation, and then the market heading to the right and to the direction of the news. So I believe I think I can risk it because taking the news here, there is one thing that the market always do. Taking the news, something like those CPI, there's one thing that the market always do.
Me, what?
We have this range. Let's say we have this range now.
Yeah,
So having this range now, what the market will do is that the market
they will
might
push
take.
it.
Let's say we have a break of structure there. The market might come down, taking out all this week, all the low right there, taking out all this low. Now taking out this low now
And
on the
continue.
norms, what we always do is that you see them and we see like okay an opportunity for us to take a retest to the downside. You get,
Uh,
but then the market will come back to take these highs, and then that's how the buys unfold. So what I normally do is that I use this area as a breaker block. I use this breaker block. The market always tests these breaker blocks a lot. After taking it that way, the market come back for it and then continue to the upside. And the reason why I don't know if you guys know what's breaker block sef. And the reason why that area should be called a breaker block, that's because it's a fade order block that should have pushed price to the downside. So instead, the market went and broke it to the upside. So that's a breaker block, breaking this other block here. So that's a breaker block. So the market will come back to test the other block. So it was supposed to test it to the downside, but now breaking it now, test the other block to the upside. And that's what's called the breaker block. Meanwhile, support and resistance traders, we call it the market taking out resistance at the top here, and then we have resistance turn support. So that's just the simple explanation there. So if we have that card news that day, I should be observant is that if the market gets to this our order block right here on the downside, so you want to see something of this nature. Now you monitor the news and then you be like, okay, is the news positive for card? If the news is positive for card, so this is card stage. The market is definitely going to push up for card. But then, what if you see the market? We have the market. Then the market after the news, the market deep down, taking out all the liquidity down there, and then you don't want to
yeah,
be buying. You don't want to be buying immediately. You see the market come down. All you want to do is that you want to wait for the market to take out the highs. Then we test a breaker block, and then your buy should occur. So in essence,
yeah. Because one thing that CPI normally do is that if he push it down, he will now push it up. He will now still push it down before he now start going up.
before it starts going to the upside. So I believe that should be my area for
Because
a buy.
people want to get trapped. You
So
get,
even if you are buying here too, you can still have a
yeah,
nice number of you can still have a good stop loss. You understand? But then mind you,
definitely,
be
definitely.
it might not be wide as this. The market can give you a reason to buy around the market can give you a reason to buy around here. So a market can give you a reason to buy around here. So it depends on the structure that the market is going to bring on that day, and then that's it. So meanwhile, if we have the market break down to the downside, then I should be looking far way down to get to another buy. I won't be buying again. Once this market breaks this low now, I won't take a buy on this trade until we get to, let me say, the bottom before I take another buy. In essence, I'm going to be using the daily time frame as a confluence for a double bottom to take the next buy. So that's it. So is there another pair we are looking out for? Alpha Skipo, which pair you look now? Make us see.
NZD
Yeah, what's up, Shedrack? Do you trade
Sir,
oil? US oil? Do you trade US oil?
US
Do you trade US oil?
US Zari,
US oil.
US oil.
WTI. WTI.
I don't trade US oil, but I do analyze the chart sometimes.
Okay.
So if you have a
Like,
US,
it's just do I'm not using them for educational purpose because I normally trade oil.
Baba, oil and me no be mate.
Oil na blood money.
Omo,
Oil na
you
blood.
be senior man.
Oil
Oh,
and
it dey volatile. It dey very volatile.
I'm oil na blood money. I don't like
But
trade.
if you send person go village, if person no
Bro,
get that right.
risk well. And one thing I like oil just get the same character with AUD. If they move, it's always on trend.
yes.
If they move on a big trend. If they retrace on a big trend.
Wow.
And I don't keep oil. I day trade on oil unless I meet it on a level one because I'm a BTMM trader. If I meet it on a level one, I feel that is when I will say I will swing oil.
Okay.
I will carry and go like 3 to 4 days before I can take my profit. But normally, and only the trading I do for oil. So may we just use them for educational purpose. Thank you.
Alright, sure, that's nice. Alright, so let's we have this market here broken out of this this triangle, descending triangle here. But then if we have to move this descending triangle, we have this bottom, we have this highs taken out from this highs, and then what we have here. So we have that breakout. Okay. So having that breakout now, we have areas that we might be looking at to take a buys up to the upside. You understand? So if we have the market come back for this trend line, then that's fine. I believe it should be looking out for this area here. Let me highlight it. But then I think for a better return, it should have been tested on this other block that is here. So it should be around inside here down here, or let me say a core of liquidity should be here, and then the market break it to the downside. And we leave. So if we have a rejection right here, that's fine. So extending it to the down to the upside, we have that. Let me go to our weekly time frame. Right. So I'm refining more on this area.
It's okay.
So I'm looking out for this area taking. So this should like a trend line liquidity
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So market coming into this zone, and then we might have the market fly out, or we come back for this demand that is down here, and then we have the market fly
Okay.
out. So let's
That double bottom there, a lot of
yeah,
liquidity need to be taken out from there.
exactly. So
Mm.
and then from
Ooh,
this particular,
no.
we have the market giving us this curve. So we might have the market coming for it and then going to the downside before we have a breakout. So let's say we have so that way we have a buy side curve. So that way we have a buy side curve. So
It's alright, bro.
let's say let's look at from the daily time frame. So since we are looking at to buy around any of this zone here, so we should looking out for a retest to get into a set to that zone. So on the daily time frame, okay. So we have that trend line taken out. So
Yeah.
it's also you can also have it as a triangle pattern there. So a breakout of the trend line. What do we look out for? We look out for a retest, and then it's I think the retest have to happen there. Definitely we are in our premium area for a sell to take from that area.
61.8.
So we are in a premium area to take a sell from that area. Okay, so and then from here we have yes where they we take out the breakout structure. So let's see what the forest is. I think we should highlight an area on the daily time frame where we might be having a sell so that it correspond
Daily time frame will be better.
to correspond with our 4 hour time frame and the lower time frame.
Mm,
So let's say we have
good.
let's say we have on that other block. This week here has filled already. The only gap we have right here is down.
Yeah, that guy.
So that's the only gap we have. And then the market came to it a little bit and then left right here in a rush. So that's the only gap we have right there. So the market tapping into it and left, so we have filled the gap. But then we have this other block at the top there left. So now we can go to our 4 hour time frame. Right. So on the 4 hour time frame here, we have this low taken out right here. So after the taking out of this low, what happened? We have the market went back to test test. There is a breaker block right there. We have the market taken out to test on that area. So we'll refine more on this. So we have that area. So I'm looking at to sell at the top right here. So meanwhile, on this area now, we should be looking out to buy as well on the
Yeah,
forward time frame.
yeah.
Since we're looking out to sell, so we have this equal low. Having the equal low, the market tap out from the equal low, give us that rejection candle right there. So having the rejection candle, we should see some kind of we have a retracement on the lower time frame, and then we have the buys. So, but we should still keep this area in mind where the market
That's
is.
good.
So we should still keep this area in mind. So let's go to a 1 hour time frame. All right. So on the 1 hour time frame, we just need a double bottom to verify our buys to this upside. So our first take profit is on this zone, and then if the market have to break, if the market have to break to the downside, if the market have to break to the upside, then we might be looking out for a retest, and then we target our area at the top. But then we should be mindful of this zone. This zone might be able to push the market to break down. But if we have to buy to this zone, definitely we should be looking out for a double bottom right here on the 1 hour time frame. Then we cannot take
That zone might push it down, Shawa. I don't see it as a very strong zone because it's a gap. It's a place that just fill that gap there.
yeah.
There is
So
not much liquidity in there.
let me see on the 15 minutes time frame here. All right. So I'll be using this low as liquidity takeout from next week.
Yeah,
So um see.
that's okay.
All right, so this is what I'll be looking out for on oil. So I'll see what I'll see what next week will be for us.
All right.
All right,
That's
so
very nice. Today is
all
a
this
very nice one.
all this
This thing, I hope you recorded it because I was not full, you know.
yeah, I
Uh,
have the session. I have the session recorded, but I don't know if the video will
okay,
show. But I will still check it out. I have the session recorded.
okay. Because that early beginning part, you know, my mic was disturbing and I was on the road, so I just had to off it until I get home.
Yeah,
It's okay.
right.
That's a nice one.
All right, thanks. Kipo, what's up now?
Check 5 minutes first for this dot.
4 year.
Okay.
If you go down to the 5 minute, we even have more refined area.
Yes.
Go down to the 5 minute, we have more refined area. So we can just say tap out and then we leave. So I believe that's in Nigeria for Ibasha. Omo, we don't try for today.
Seriously, not be smart thing. Roughly 2 hours now.
Uh,
Don't try.
I started. Normally we do start with our analysis like this, but this was because I wanted to do that risk management. That was
Risk
the reason.
management, yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
the
that's
difference.
nice.
We
At
don't
least
stay
it's
on.
helpful to some people.
Yeah. All right.
Because there was a trade I dropped in the group. Somebody they asked me how many lot size when you use put the trade.
You,
I
you,
not
you
I
for
not
you
even
for
answer am that one.
you for carry Oraimo course slogan for neck.
I not answer am that one. I just me you know I define my entry. I define my entry. They ask me, I give you trade. They find my entry. They ask me which lot size to go use. Man,
Just see rough play. Just see rough play.
eh, it's okay,
Ah,
bro.
5 pips. After na any chop, any con chop. But the way 5 pips go just dey quiet for inside this session. I will dey wonder whether wetin him dey think.
I mean, it's come head.
Skipper, you are banned. You are banned from this group.
Yeah, which course you do for this forest?
Who with that?
Cause
And I asked Shedrack.
they dey do course for Forex.
I mean I don't know.
This strategy
Course then as in the ICT, Phantom, all those things. There are different courses now.
na support and resistance trader I be o.
I didn't get you, sorry.
Na support and resistance trader I be.
Okay, support and resistance. Okay. It's all right.
All this
No problem.
concept, all this concept is just recently.
Yeah, I've been watching, sir. Anyway, me, I'm a BTMM trader, sir.
All this concept is just recently.
All we need is to be profitable, no matter the one where you dey trade.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. No matter the one with the trade, but
It's okay.
the truth is that, but after learning this ICT concept, I discover like a lot of things. This time around, you can have a precise area where you are looking out for an entry. You understand? Why a support and
Sure.
resistance? For a support and resistance trader, we might just have a zone, and then you look out for a rejection of and look out for a rejection of a candle. So let me say, for
Yes.
example, this was your resistance. A support and resistance, we have that area as a resistance, and then they will be looking out to sell. But you see the candlestick that went right into it, and then for an ICT trader, they will tell you that they are looking out for this other block to take a sell. So
Yeah.
you get a difference. So it's not like the strategy is different, and the strategy is different, but then the whole idea is the same. They are both looking out for a sell.
It's the same thing.
The difference is that an ICT trader has a precise area, and then it is more valid than a support and resistance trader. A support and resistance trader deal with more of candlestick. Why? They want to see a candlestick that gives you a stronger momentum for you to take a trade, and then
Yeah.
sometimes they miss the early entry, and then they may take a late entry. So, for example, now you see we have this small black candlestick. So, for me, I will not take it. It's only after I see this bigger black candle engulfing this one, that's when I will
Yeah.
not take my entry as a
We,
support and
we call
resistance.
it shift candle.
Yes.
In
Meanwhile,
BTMM, we call it shift
meanwhile,
candle.
an ICT trader can take his entry right on that zone.
Yeah.
You get,
Yeah.
they're more early than the support and resistance trader. So that's the difference. So, but I believe we are all in
Yeah.
the same place. At the end of the day,
Everything are the same.
the market still drop. So it was only that this thing that actually made me to be like, okay, let me see what ICT is doing, and then I just grabbed the little concept that I can grab, and then I generate it together, and that's it. So I believe everything has been working fine for me this way. Besides, as a trader, you don't have to deal with one. You don't want to base in just strategy like that. You want to like keep on
Um,
refining your
sure.
strategy as time goes on because the market will always change, and that's how your strategy and everything you start
Sure.
adding tweak to it as well.
That's a nice one, bro. It's okay. Thank you. Today is a very great one.
Yeah, I really appreciate.
Thank you. So we are looking towards a better opportunity next week and more money.
Exactly. Exactly. Skip. So
Since
after
Nigeria no get plan for us now, no plan for ourselves now.
everybody gats plan for themselves. Nigeria no dey plan anybody better. Plan for
So
yourself.
no plan for ourselves.
If you like dey look Nigeria,
No
you go just
country,
go, you go shock you
they
like
plan
this.
for you.
This country no be country, abeg.
No country, they plan for you.
It's okay, bro.
If
Have
they
a
plan
nice
for
day.
you, they
Thank
sit
you.
down with
Yeah, I
you.
really
Before you
appreciate.
know, you sit down.
Okay.
You know, do giveaway for us.
Skipo, if I catch you,
Check, check,
I
check
might
the
check
later your
SZ
BNB
USD, Joe.
guy, after you say wetin?
Check SZ USD.
NZD USD. Skipo,
Mm.
okay, I even get am for watch list. So e be like sleep never dey catch you. I
if
wish
you
say
if
e
USD,
is dey here. Make you come
You
help
don't
me
form
carry.
a inverse head and shoulder and the neckline.
if USD no go
I think that the
if
market will
USD,
go up for a while before in drop.
You don't form an inverse head and shoulder safe for
And
4 hour
then
time frame.
even for this weekly candle sef, you can see the weekly candle
Yeah,
close last week.
Oh, I
So
know I will
it
check
will
the
still
weekly
go up.
candle.
It had the same structure with AUD. It's AUD that I have been following. I won't fire them next week. It will still
me,
go up a bit.
I don't like following this NZ. Instead of following
I
NZ, I
don't
follow A.
AUD.
Yeah, I follow
Instead I follow NZD, I follow AUD because NZD sabi do stop hunt like tomorrow no day.
NZ.
NZD
If you don't give you stop hunt, but him go do you go miss your entry.
I'm telling you, NZD na mad guy. They sabi stop hunt. So wetin I dey do? I dey use and dey monitor AUD. Na AUD I dey trade.
That monthly candle we test there. You
This
have to
week,
finish.
sir,
You have to
if
finish
I engulf the previous week, sir,
day for that daily time frame.
can you imagine? I know I will scan, sir.
So you don't see weekly this thing.
I don't check weekly, now just daily, now take check on.
Sometimes I dey lazy like that.
as that girl doesn't go your head.
I
That
don't
girl,
really check for more
that
than
girl
3
doesn't
weeks,
go
so.
your head. How you see me?
You see wetin
I don't do this for more than 3-4 weeks.
dey buys.
Don't know why they monitor the buy. Now, since when they never take out that loan, now they monitor that buys.
Oh, now wey dey write am now. Okay, even for here now, testing this area now. This market
That's a daily
on a
demand.
general
Now,
note,
tell her for take
on a
am.
general note, I wan sell this market against dollar, but my sell bar no be for here. My sell should be up here, around up here, or even
Now,
take
there,
am.
now that daily demand, they go sell.
So I'm looking out to sell around here like that. So either this
Draw that
candle
trend line. Draw that
or
trend
this.
line.
So, but then we have okay, let's see.
Draw that trend line from that zone. No. Take and carry and come down. Carry and come down. No, carry and come down.
That one this thing channel, this descending channel from that side, and then in confluence with that descending channel, as you talk, you get invert head and shoulder.
So me,
Guy, this pen na mad. You go buy there.
so me,
Yeah,
na AUD that they look sharp. I think say he go break that top on daily. He go break that top, make high before he go sell it.
yeah. I'm looking out to sell this pair, but before selling it, but I want to sell at the top. So I think this structure here is giving us that buys and this thing, but then it's going to induce buyers later. But you want to see an area where you want to buy, and then among this area now, look at this place now. We have equal highs here, and then equal highs is like a form of liquidity, and then after this liquidity, what we have here, we have this breaker block. So you can either take the breaker block or you take the other block that is there.
Man, on that top now the targets.
So for me, I'm going with that breaker block. Unless you break that breaker block before I feel look for top. But the moment I have this liquidity taken out here, then there is no need for me going that far again since we have a breaker block here.
You see this pair do me, eh? This pair and NZDCHF 9 mad pass. What NZDCHF do me? Ask he's go tell you.
You get some pairs there they deal with you, but you don't go one trade and again. Like me, dollar deal with me. Dollar won't make I just leave Forex Gadaba for.
Pair one who say if I want trade again for my life, the chance they very, very similar. Euro GBP. Yeah. Since I dey trade Forex, I never set trade for Euro GBP so I hit TP. It never happen. I don't know. I hate that
Me and you
pen.
are the same thing. Me and you are the same.
I hate that pen.
That
Yeah.
pair, you know.
EG. Well, EG na nice pair. You know, EG na nice pair to me. You get wetin I dey use trade EG. You know about fractional disparity.
Nah.
Yeah. Una don find another concept. Wetin una dey find for this Forex? Una go see am o.
See, okay, I don't know if I'm allowed to send you the book here. It's just let I see whether I feel send them about fractional disparity. And they use that fractional disparity, they trade EG. When I check Euro USD, I will check GBP USD. Then the movement go show me what I go do for EG. Seriously, I may not analyze EG.
Those guys have correlation.
Well, it is a BTMN concept, yeah.
Huh?
It is a BTMN concept. Let I see the fractional disparity book. Then I will open EG. I will show you something there now.
Okay.
Send it there. All right. Okay, Shedrack. Looking for a group. Looking for a group.
Shady, continue your analysis now.
They continue carrying.
I dey call this person for you.
Who that?
I dey call Skipo is for you.
No, who can't say you know me guys? Who send you? Who send you over
And
Sabi?
you, I tell her say that you dey look for am. Wait.
What do you mean and you get? What do you mean and you get?
This man don show.
Who said that he's not me come?
You know you dey look for am.
He's
Okay, Shedrack.
Yes,
Hello, Shedrack.
yes, boss.
Shedrack, okay, check your DM. Check your DM. If you put them there, I know if you send them inside the group now, but I put them for your DM.
It be like you
I
never.
been said it later. His son will come by this thing.
I know wahala. Me, I know you now.
Where is where you come and invite come? He's don't come out.
Hey, is there now? Now which of the DM where you send them? I never even see answer. When make I send you message?
I see. Are you not Ojua Shedrack?
No, Baba, just click my name, my profile.
Okay.
Just click my profile and then open profile and send it to me.
Okay.
And
I
that,
carry laptop there, listing shop.
the person send out for don't get love with them.
You should
I will
invite you
delete them
come.
immediately.
Invite you come.
Alpha, so but I look out for rejection inside this zone. Hey, he's Alpha now.
I did with you now. Then.
And
How
everybody
the
there is
elections go
doing
now?
it.
Now they wish well for Nigeria. How the elections go?
Now everybody there is the deal with. Yeah, boy.
I said, but that guy never did one place.
He did it with everybody.
What I play. That's why I know
Oh,
this man can come inside this area.
you just say go come inside us. You dey see that supply, that demand so.
I ain't look this supply of this man with they up here.
That one, you sure say no go reject for there.
No, I look out for the inside there. If you reject
Oh,
there,
yeah,
I
no,
will
most
maybe
okay.
shoot.
Take this trend line from this head here, from the inverse head to the shoulder.
For me, I know go talk say he go give us that rejection yet.
I got that thing for 4 hour time frame, I beg. Who do they arrest again for them now?
You sure see that guy don't steal the election place.
It's who they arrest.
So the one scatter my head, Jerry.
For where? They fight you.
After Skipper, why they ask? You go fight?
Okay, I don't send them.
Yeah, I don't
Check,
know.
open them from here, then go to e.t.c. You go see Euro USD. I'm a man rush delete them for that guy where I send them to.
No,
Not really.
I don't get joy.
It is not for visitors.
okay, wait. So, still movement too. Baba, this thing sure say no dey confuse me.
No. No. I won't show you how to use it.
Euro GBP disparity with USD.
Yes. Then if Euro, make I explain them to you.
Okay.
Make I open it for my distance. If Euro GBP, make I just get them.
All right.
I've seen Euro AUD, Euro CAD, Euro CHA, Euro GBP. Good. Then if Euro they go up, the first one, and the arrow now in the show. Euro they go up and GBP they go up at the same time. Don't pick trade on Euro GBP because it will be ranging.
Oh.
Yes, that is the meaning of this book now. It will show you when you go pick trade at each other. Now, if Euro they go up, you notice that GBP they range. Then
Sorry,
EG,
bros.
then EG go up. Then on the third one, if Euro they go up, GBP they go down. You know, some days are like that. Then you will expect a big run on Euro GBP. It will be going up, boom, 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 boom. So this is the opportunity why they find for EG. If I did trade on Euro, or normally I don't like taking trade on Euro, USD, and also take trade on GBP. I dey take one, leave one. If I take trade on one, and I notice say Euro they go up, GBP come the range, I will quickly go to EG, look for buying opportunity. Once I see good buying opportunity, I don't pick the trade because it will be on a massive momentum.
Yeah. Okay, I understand.
So, now so I carry trade this pair.
I understand. The thing.
Sorry. Now, if you talk again,
So, this is just, I didn't get you, sorry.
Wait, make I do this thing. You don't open the PDF.
Yeah, I don't open up my phone.
Okay, don't open now.
Now follow the arrow now the movement. You understand?
Okay, sorry, can I talk?
Yeah, if
Yes, so
okay.
when Euro USD is going up,
Okay.
Yes.
then
GBP
then
USD is going up.
what will happen with USD?
Euro GBP
Now,
will be ranging. That's why the arrow is facing that way.
if Euro USD they go up, GBP USD they go up, then don't take trade on Euro GBP. It will be ranging.
You understand?
Ah, I'm quite at the comic. I feel this thing.
Una don't compete the life.
There is always there like this. Ah, my guy over here.
Shady, come my DM. Send that to come my DM, I beg.
Wait now,
You see your life back.
Send me high on my DM. Make I feel send them to you.
PDF when they
Bro, if you cool down, you see this thing where I send now, if you cool down, study this thing well. If you cool down, study this thing well, you go like them.
Yeah, I don't even see opportunities much inside. Alpha, I don't stand up for now. Hey, you never finish your tea, the check. Hey, he's done what guy again.
Sorry, Jai, when I give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes, about 5 minutes, please. 5 minutes.
Keep up. Keep up.
Huh?
Alpha, what's happening? You might open PDF, you know the listing.
Me? Never have open myself.
You never open now, you just sleep. Well, I look out for this market to come inside, then we'll take these buys from here.
wait.
We dey wait for you, Elise. We dey wait, no dey go anywhere.
Na fast they talk now. Na fast they talk. I dey see arrow.
Okay, boss. Now we dey ask for good.
Oh, man. Who compile this thing, sir?
Na the hear so.
Yeah, we dey hear you. Patch.
Na arrow. I don't see arrow. I beg na explain again.
Yeah. Well, Iseba. You go for that Euro GBP disparity with USD. You don't go there.
All these many arrow, I don't understand now.
Alpha, share more than no carry this in our life entire year. Guy, make this thing end for that group. Skippo, I dey talk to you.
You say?
No, I don't carry on your life entire year. Make it end for that room.
Now let me know you get straight reach now.
You don't know lah, they play. Me, I don't say if I talk to you, you go wipe me code.
Now me you get strength reach, no wala.
Okay, guys. I want map out my chart in my own BTMM way. So I will be out for now. You guys should take care. Meet you guys on Monday.
All right, thank
Please,
you.
I go like make this recording there so that I go feel watch them on my own because I was on the road that time, so I was off. No knowledge is a waste.
No problem, sir. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Like I off for now. Okay, now guys, good. See you guys. Bye.
You don't explain and give me to capture something they had me. I will explain give these two ways where they say.
Okay. Okay, now maybe we'll take time study them next time now.
Sure.
If they get this live session, let's say every weekend, Abi.
Yes, boss.
Maybe next time we'll take time study and well.
Okay,
but it's something that is very easy to understand.
Yeah, Very
So
nice.
I always have it on my table whenever I dey trade. Like I find out a situation in one, let's say like NZD and AUD. I found out say one they do this, one they do the other one. I will check my disparity. Once I see say the disparity is working, because this in our market makers, they might hold one to push one. I will go to
Exactly.
the other one quickly and find thread. Bam, pick my thread between 45 minutes or 1 hour. I'm done with it because it's not what I'm trading. I'll collect the profit, come out, shift, go back to waiting at the trade.
You don't dare your day now.
It's okay, bro.
All right, man.
Then good night.
Sure. Sleep well.
Yeah, man.
Skippo. Now me, you and Faj
Wetin
remember.
happen now? Na me you get strength reach.
Alpha, na is na him home inside here.
No, one person dey here rebet.
We bet.
Rebet dey here rebet.
We bet now my boss now. Boss, what's up now?
You know, na born again forest trader.
It's not born again question.
Yeah, start again now. Yeah, let's go again. Yeah, let's go again. Yeah.
Alpha, you don't open number.
You unmute person dey call. I want to respond. Now you unmute am. You dey
Now you
met
go.
am.
Now you
I
go.
know
Open up
unmute some.
Open up for your system now.
Okay, make open up for system.
Yes, for your own
Open
system.
up yourself.
I know. I know you said it dey here. I don't understand.
Now two
Shady
shady day away.
Shady backup dey and Shedrack. I don't understand.
Shady backup na my backup account. Wait, make
Then the
open
one
up.
on the store. Well, that how get confuse me. Well, strategy plenty for Nigeria.
Guy, not the strategy with that too. Now just guide.
Suppose
Eh, that
collect
one I
slap.
got no, I don't really
I hope
have
so. Maybe they talk to.
No, I talk about the BTM, this one, that one. Ogbeni.
You get one chat wey I see for whether na funded. You get one chat wey I see whether na funded FS prop firm. Guy na Nigerians that be the shareholders for that prop firm.
They play. On Nigeria,
I see the chat are weak.
Nigeria
Almost
wicked. Ask how
3,000.
many. If you ask how many the cash out now, maybe I just
Guy,
few numbers the cash out. Look at Nigeria, anything we want to do, we become extraordinary. Nah,
no surprise. One person fit get like 4-5 accounts for that place.
even impossible.
Oh, why this way they waste time to open? Make I open out my phone. So,
What do you expect? You will carry 2 accounts. They load one file. What you
now where
expect?
you be? Alpha, now they see my backup screen, but
This here's where they show.
Yes.
Alpha, you see they hear me?
Is why you silent.
Yes. We do it now.
All right, Sheba. This Euro
Why you
GBP.
why you silent? Have you started the
Disparity
go
with
down?
USD. You You're still going together with others.
Deep blues, deep blues, wait. I beg, we go. Make I understand this thing before we confuse again. I go wound you.
Hey, you there with me, ba?
I'm with you. Let's go.
All right. So
See, fat
if you
pips, make I advise you. Make I advise you. Better concentrate on the time when you dey trade. Leave this disparity. May not go cause more confusion to your head.
no, but on a nose, but true, you take the help. Even me, I go consider and trust me. He say, ba, Euro USD now they
As I
go.
open the PDF, the first thing I do that to Japa, I don't run leave am. You don't consign me.
People, next time I will send you out.
I don't want add more confusion.
Very mad. Euro USD, but if they go up, GBP USD they go up, then Euro GBP go the range. So you don't need trader. If Euro USD they go up, GBP USD they range. Euro GBP go they go up. If Euro USD they go up, GBP USD they go down. Euro GBP go they spike up very fast. That's the buying go dey strong. So that's how they hold this thing be. So if for a year now, Euro USD now they range, GBP USD they go up, Euro GBP go they trade down. If Euro USD and GBP USD they range, Euro GBP go they range, man. If Euro USD they range, GBP USD they go down, GBP and Euro GBP go they go up. So that's how the explanation be. So that's how you go continue on. You go continue the same for other this thing to the this thing. So that's how it seem be. I hope you understand that.
Okay. Now,
Yes, I understand. So
go down.
this one just want to
Go
be
down.
like for
Go
profit matters,
go
not the long
JPY.
time trade.
So make I go.
Euro JPY.
So Euro JPY, Euro
Hold
USD
on,
they
abeg.
go up.
This
USD
hold on
JPY
now.
they go up.
No be
Then
for long
Euro
time,
JPY
no be for long
they
time
go
trading.
up very fast. And this particular one, but I true self. I don't experience them before. If Euro USD they go up, USD and JPY, this and Euro JPY go get much strength because one, the euro is strong and then the dollar is also strong against the JPYs. So that's it. So Euro USD they go up, USD and JPY they range. Euro JPY go they go up. Euro USD they go up, USD and JPY they go down. Then Euro JPY go they range. So I say stop B. So that's why you continue, man. Is that okay? I be now they think I'm out.
See, I don't hear you. Wetin I wan talk now be say this thing no be for long time trade, abi.
For long term trading, I'm not
It's
sure
No,
say
a
if
be
you use
for
am. I'm not
long
sure say
time
if you use am
trading.
for long term trading, unless if you see
It's just
opportunity for
detecting the
swing, if you
strength
see
of a
opportunity for
particular
swing
trade,
trade, you fit take am.
which means it's just for to detect the strength of a particular pair at a particular duration.
Exactly. You just have to know the strength of a particular pair. Like okay, see,
Now day
like
traders
last,
go fit use this thing well.
sir.
Now day traders go fit use this thing well. Now we
Yeah. See, for last this thing, but
Let's calculate.
last pair we be do this thing. Last week we be get this guy Euro GPU and Euro USD they go down, and then USD JPY might be they go down. So let me see from here this down movement here. Euro USD they go down here, and then USD JPY ma they go down. You see am ba? So more check Euro JPY. More see and wetin the this thing suppose give us on a norms. So Euro
On the norms,
USD they go
US,
down.
EU,
Now the last one.
and
USD
EJ,
JPY
they
might be go
correlate
down. So Euro
positively, except
JPY
say news day
supposed to be
before
fall
the
down
fit,
very fast. So more see waiting chart
before you go see
give us
missed
there.
price outside.
Euro JPY. See that down movement from here. And the thing be go fast. The thing will go down very fast. So I believe so in like the thing they work. Una see am now.
Yes.
Skippo. When I call Skippo for phone, in be like you don't sleep on top of your phone.
So,
You're a madman. So he's Alpha.
why you did laugh?
He's serious stuff.
Yeah, I get it now.
So I think the thing they work. So like
Leave
last
his headmaster who like his for work, leave am.
so as last week where the thing they go down, Euro USD and USD JPY, they both of them they go down. This one might be the fall very hard.
I've been I head mistress, Nabi. Okay, head mistress,
But
sorry.
most of this movement go there very hard to catch. Because you sometimes you know go even they expect the move and then boom
Your mind no
market
go
don
do
waka.
this thing. So. Your mind no go do this thing. You know if you go define disparity up and down for you
As-
trade.
See, but
Like I said,
the thing that you say, the truth be say, if you catch all this space. In
I tell you,
anticipation for you to catch all this space, you go see that they go just catch your account.
well, say sometimes
So just
you
concentrate on
mistakenly
one and
jam
leave
am.
the
You
rest.
go mistakenly jam am. If you jam am mistakenly, then you are good to go.
I swear to
And
God, your
disparity
mind
dey
no
your
good
mind.
day.
But you no come na mind Benny, no find am.
When we see how far now.
Na added knowledge, the guy try.
Hello,
The
boss.
guy try.
Yes, boss. Good evening,
Hello,
sir.
boss.
Yes, boss.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
sir. Yes, I'm Abraham by name.
Yeah, Abraham Joe.
Yeah, that's my name.
Yeah, I'm
I've
Shedrack.
actually been following this. I've actually been following this Telegram channel for a while now, and I following your stuff, and they're really profitable. They're really cool. I enjoy it.
Thanks a lot.
Actually, I have a few questions to ask. I don't know if I'm gonna take your time.
I know if I no fit answer am, I get about ballers with inside. They go help me answer am.
Okay. My question is just simple and straight. My question is, I have issues because I'm an trader. I have issues. I have this. The question is based on the issues I have, like my experience in FX trading. Because I'm not too like it's been like 6 months I've been in FX trading. So my questions are very simple questions. So my question is, as an trader, which time frame do you think is which time frame do you think is best for analysis as a day trader? Is it the
As a
4 hour
day trader,
time frame?
as a day
Yes.
trader,
Yes, yes.
well, the truth is that I'm not into day trading, but then I do trade on a smaller time frame, like a 15 minutes time frame sometimes. You understand? But I don't know if that's best for a day trading and this thing. Meanwhile, on my own research, I believe that a 15 minutes and 5 minutes time frame is good for day trading. But after I skip, Ace, you not day trader, you be after.
I agree with you.
I said you will be day trader. Which time frame they okay for you?
You're entering, I'll be analyzing.
Your analyzing and your entry. Let's see.
Okay, just start. You look at structure. Look at structure from the let's say 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours time frame.
Okay.
Look at structure for 1 hour or 2 hour time frame.
Your entry.
Then entry
yeah,
minutes.
You say your entry there.
So
5 and 15 minutes.
15 minutes time frame.
Yes.
All right. Abraham, from what he says that you can do your analysis from the 4 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame, and then your entry time frame on the 15 minutes time frame, or even a 5 minutes time frame is fine.
So yeah, that's the first question actually. I mean, answer I get it. Then going to the second question. The second question is where do you think we should derive our daily bias as a day trader? You know we have daily biases. So where do you think we should derive our daily bias from? Which time frame is best to derive a daily bias from? So you know where to make an entry into the market. If it's a seller, it's a buy. Like where can we derive bias from, and what kind of setup should we be looking forward to as a day trader that works well?
As a day trader, you look for a setup that suits you. You can be trading. You can have a different strategy from mine. So you just have to find you just have to find your own setup that actually works for you. That's fine. Like you can be a support and resistance trader, and then you can be looking out to be buying at a support level and be selling at a resistance level. You can be an ICT trader. You can be selling at a bearish order block or buying at a fair value gap, something of that nature. So you just look out for a setup that actually resonates with your own strategy, and that's just it. So as for your buyers as for your buyers, it can also your analysis, sorry, your strategy has an effect on it for your buyers. So if you are looking at for your buyers, it's just like the same thing like you starting your analysis from the 4 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame. Then to find the direction of the market. Like me, I always start my analysis from the monthly time frame. That's because I'm a swing trader. And then I normally, even in as much as I do find entry on the 1 hour or on the 15 minutes time frame, I will always start my analysis from the monthly time frame. So that's what resonates with me. You understand? That's what has been working for me. So I use it that way. So you just find your edge, and that's just it. You get.
Okay, I get your point right now.
All right.
The third question, because I have a journal. So whatever I don't understand in the journey, when I see people that are in the industry, people that at least have made it a little, I made it in journey. People that are more advanced knowledge than me in journey, I actually go to the journal and take those questions I jot down in my journal. Because all those questions are as a result of lessons, result of experiences, you get down all those questions. So the third question I want to ask is actually in trading, like in day trading, because I'm a day trader. In day trading, do we really agree that trend line and counter trend line breaks in trading can be an entry strategy?
Yeah, you can have it on the as a day trader as well. On day trading, you can have it. Like right now, even on this particular let's say the trend is actually down, but you can see the counter trend line here. This is a counter trend line, and then some traders they do take the break of a trend line. Some traders they take the weakness of the trend line. You understand? So in as much as okay, the market might be falling down, but then the market keeps on giving you all this trend line from inside. So that's a counter trend line for you. And that's how the market functions. So as a day trader, you can also get a counter trend line.
Okay. Because actually, from what I'm seeing, it seems the counter trend line is working at that particular position. Because I think if you don't need from swing low to swing high, and the 1 hour time frame, right? Yeah, I think it's the 1 hour time frame. You Japanese. Yeah.
I just I
Actually, what
just
I'm
gave
saying
I
is
just
that
gave you a rough example. I just gave you a rough example. You get.
yeah, but it worked there. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, the break in the counter trend line, the breakdown in the counter trend line leads to the fall of the Japanese yen to from 144.500 to 141. 0.00. That's massive flip. So my third question, just down to the third question I have in my journal. So the question I have in my journal. Two that in my journal is as a forex trader, what do you think is the um the best? But what do you think is an average risk a trader should risk in a particular trade? What percent of the account do you think an average trader? What percent of the account do you think is the average risk per trade?
Actually, I don't think you are the one to determine. The market gives you what it will give you. The moment you catch the market in the right direction, that's fine. You get a certain percentage. You cannot determine how much percentage you get a day or a minute. You just take what you have and then that's it. So you cannot determine how much percentage you get in the market. You get.
Okay, so what is the average, like what I'm asking is what is the average risk? Like what is the average risk one can risk? Like say I risk 5% of my account, I risk 1% of my account, I risk 2% of my account, and what is the average risk you think a trader should risk if they trade?
Wait, come again.
I said what is the average risk you think a trader should take in per
Your
trade?
risk.
What is the
You
average
mean
risk?
risk.
Yes, RSSK.
Yeah, your
RSK,
risk
sorry.
should not be more than 3%. Should not be more than 3%. You can risk 3% downward. It should not be more than 3%.
Okay. Those were a few questions I had. If I have any other question in the course of this question, I will let you know.
All right, you're welcome.
So, do we have day traders in the house?
Day traders don't sleep. Day traders don't sleep. All right, thanks a lot. I've been here now for more than 2 hours, so I think it's time for me to go and hug my bed.
No,
So after this, Fudge peeps, what's up now? We go see for group now.
Okay, now. Thank you very much. I
How far?
appreciate
You don't check
for the
your
knowledge.
DM. I send you a message for DM.
Yeah, I hear you.
You don't
Yeah,
check,
now.
I check your DM. I send you a message.
Take care.
Oh yeah, now
Hey,
boss.
you should see the game back like, after 10. You very
Fudge, what you talk?
Come. I send you one confidential message. Check am. Now confidential, no go open am for you.
No, make I no forward that for you.
No go open am for video chat. Now confidential message I send you.
No, I know they open now. Me ma sabi guy.
So all these are set up. No, they say they use
All right
online
now.
next week now.
All right, I know you should go.
No, wahala. That
So,
wait.
but
That NFP, that NFP, you get wetin happen. So na cause of that employment rate, I make am no buy.
That NFP.
Yes, you know NFP. Wetin dey expect for NFP? The result for NFP himself, the outcome was the actual was greater than the forecast, but the unemployment, the actual was greater than the forecast. So was that the reason why we have that sell in USD?
No, the reason why we have that sell was which was because of the unemployment news. It was because
Because
of
I
the
was
unemployment
expecting
news.
because I was expecting a strong dollar.
Yeah, I was also expecting, but the moment that unemployment news came out, I noticed it was a red flag. It was a red flag for this thing. So that's why I did not force the buy at all. I just left it. And then I was just waiting for the market to come back and then break that structure, give me a reason to buy. That was just the only reason there, Sha.
So now, which means if you want to trade NFP, we should look out for employment too.
Yo, Shady.
Yes, boss. Good evening, sir.
Alpha. You know what?
My day, what's up now?
I'm good, man. I don't this my telegram doesn't really talk. I don't know. Like
You don't agree you talk.
it doesn't permit me to DM some people after a long period of time. I don't know
You
what
don't
it
you
is.
don't
So
get
I couldn't
you
reach you
don't
as in the
get
past couple
banned,
of
ba. You
minutes. I'm
don't get
sorry.
banned, ba.
No, I don't really know, Sha. I don't know, but to
You
just
get you fit check in get this thing. I don't know. I will check by one of their support and this thing support
wait,
group
wait,
and
wait, wait. There,
get one of their
hold on.
support this
That ban bot of a thing now. That bot guy
that
now.
boat
It's
and
that
this thing.
ban.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't talk to that boy. But they no agree, guy. I don't talk. I don't tire, guy. I don't tire for them. I don't tire for them.
You
It's
plead
it's
guilty. I mean not plead guilty.
him no green me as in unmute me now. He no green this thing as in give me green lights now. Something like that.
Ah.
I'm just it's almost a year now. I don't know who I don't know who just typed to report me and kick me out. Just don't know.
But you fit text people where they your contacts now.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
for long
I
like
believe sometimes like that, yeah. But that non-contact number, a lot of persons they don't meet like me before. I be know they think they do me like that. They think they do me like that until I become talk to that boat. Then they can't rectify the issue.
I've spoken to that bot almost like every okay since last year I was in his DM, but man, no green. Almost 1 year now. 1 year. I've not rectified this stuff. Don't see.
Person one DM you now, you tell them first DM you, say you know the fix.
Yeah. Okay, even
And
you
or
said
you
let
go
me
add
talk
the
about
person for contact. You go tell them add you for contact. You go add them for contact now. I think
okay,
that
you can you send me a text and so I'll give you
So check it.
let me see what I'm talking about. Let me
I
save
should
you up
send
now.
the text.
Send me text, let me save you up.
But Shay,
Show you the IG bar.
Sir?
Show you the IG Instagram.
I did Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did Instagram.
Open your name, bro. Let me DM you there as well. This ban of a thing just they annoy me as well.
I'll send my Instagram name later. You don't see my DM now.
Yes. I've seen it.
Alright, then I'll send my make I even visit my Instagram so I don't even I don't come with my Instagram name for it. But I'm sure that Chidera the answer, sure. Yeah, Chidera Shedrack.
Okay.
And you can just search Chidera and
Let me go.
Shedrack underscore Chidera.
Okay. Chidera underscore Shedrack. Okay.
Shedrack underscore Chidera.
Okay. Shedrack
Yeah,
underscore.
Chidera. Musa, welcome, bro. After like this, so now come later. Your voice said it down.
Okay, I don't see you. I've seen
Okay, boss.
it. Thanks. I've sent you a DM now.
All right. Good evening, sir. I hear you. Your voice is inside. Far. So we don't finish, bro.
I was late for this your webinar. I was freaking late, I swear.
I put
I
I
was
did
busy
6
doing
o'clock.
something.
I did 6 o'clock. Where I put them on recording. I put them on recording, so I will drop the recordings later.
I'm even shocked that you are still online now, Seth. Because I saw 8 p.m. I was like, okay, let me come and check. freaking busy.
But this man won't kill me here. This man won't kill me here.
How's trading going now? How's it going? How's your trade? Everything.
We thank God, bro.
I've been watching your channel.
Sir?
You've been on minors. You've been on minors, mingling with them, killing them, slaying by one. Where they try, I swear.
They won't kill me. They talk of say I'm killing them. People won't kill me.
Not lie you that. Not lie you the kid there. You dey try. I'm gonna catch JP. Wait. You don't think what? Okay, let me take that pen now. CADJPY. Like all those areas, guy. I don't like. I hardly come there. I don't come there anymore.
Well, even me
Let me
mind the
see.
chokehold, but ever since dollar betrayed me, I started dodge dollar.
Mr. Alex,
Oh my god.
because
That's all I betray him.
you
This is all I betray him. Okay, card JPY. Okay, according to my view on my chart, I'm seeing a trend line third, which is first, second, third. Okay, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Wow, fifth row.
Hey, they play. Alpha Fudge,
Trend
what's
line,
up,
guy.
man?
This is my old chart I'm seeing. I'm just like explaining my old analysis, almost like 5 months. So I'm seeing a trend line third touch
God, they
from card JPY.
what?
Weekly is bearish.
Alex, your voice doesn't
Shed,
go. What happened? Sure.
you won't buy that pair, be one sale.
Ah,
Eh?
well, I don't analyze that pair do me. I don't analyze again.
That pair they on the trend line fifth touch and is printing currently bearish candlesticks.
But
If
this guy
that
go
thing
like
should break, if
you
that
go
thing
like
should
the
break.
come class late. Oh. You come class late now, Baba.
Alex, did they talk to you?
What you talk?
He say you come
You go like
class late.
come class late. Oh. Ah, sure.
Me?
Joseph, good evening, sir. Una come class late. I don't close for today.
Me? I'm not late, Sha. I was freaking busy.
Yeah, sure. Well, don't worry. I'm going to drop the recordings. I have the recordings, so I'm going to drop it later.
Well,
No, good night, I beg. Me, I don't tire here.
I want to make a video, self. I'll drop tomorrow on YouTube.
Abi.
Let me explain. I want to explain
I would anticipate them now.
Yeah. Just by 6 p.m. or so, I'll drop it. Expect US 30, Euro USD, and US oil. You see those three guys there.
Abi, I even analyze yes. I even analyze yes or yourself today.
That US oil guy, that guy will bleed 4,000 pips to the downside. No be chance. That guy will bleed.
Me man, they look for that bleeding.
Bro, 4,000 pips. No be play, guy. Like I don't really look at that pips since last year. I'm watching that pair. My last video on YouTube was still on that pair, so it go bleed. Also, like going to bleed. One side now, I'll hit it up. Just one side. If it has given me already, US 30 go drop. I don't know for Nasdaq. That's crazy.
First day you job at bed. I know I want your main job. Even Bitcoin main job. You know concern me.
Bitcoin, I never looked that way. Let me check. That one's having hype since the past days. Now we've seen Bitcoin hype.
I'm on Bitcoin, man. Yeah, Bitcoin this time around, but to me, but it's full of hypes. A lot of people, what they want na just to hype that coin. So anytime Bitcoin be the rise, some people they hype and go get to this, and go get to this. And talk of wetin happen recently. Now Bitcoin can't drop. As in drop now, everybody mouth keep quiet. Now currently Bitcoin can't go up. Now Bitcoin should be about 20 something, 25 or $26,000.
It's 25,662.96.
Bitcoin now is
Sorry,
27,000.
27K. 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 Why is it quotes? Hello? I'm empty now. Play with me. I'm not hear anybody again. MTN don't fuck me up.
my data this thing my hotspot don't finish for that this thing. Alpha, make a the worker.
Okay, no issue. Good night, man.
Good night, bro. Good night. Fudge, I'm gonna go sleep. Oh.
Let me go and study.
Let me know key.